gonna spit a little bit of Christian poetry for you all. You know, just gonna represent the meaning real quick.
Yeah.
This is called Unbalanced Love. It seems to me that this relationship between you and me is not built equally. See, I want all the blessings but without all the lessons, but that's like going to school and wanting good grades without all the testing. But I want to always be Christ denominated and focused because grades mean something. See, it's as simple as the ABCs. See, we can't always be Christians about being cool, always breaking commandments, all because Christ always bleaches clean any bad conduct. I was a seed, planted in rich soil and watered daily, basking in the rays from the sun that enhanced my growth. I was a tree, taking up space in this vineyard called a church, yet I didn't bear fruit. See, I was following Jesus, but I didn't like his status when he posted that everyone who follows me must change their profile pictures of themselves where they look like everyone else. And from that point on, I logged off of my page and put my face in his book and stopped poking at sin. See, you were always calling and I kept pressing ignore. And even before you called, you sent many text messages that I never read, sprinting along the horizon trying to get a signal from anywhere but above. When I got disconnected from you, it was like I removed my battery and was trying to do marvelous things with no power. Not knowing that my minutes were running out into that divinely appointed hour. Our iniquities drove a wedge between you and me. Because you see, I was willing to bend for this life, never thought that it would break me. To take a sip of this world, never thought that it would shake me. Follow this yellow brick road, never thought where it might take me. You see, I thought I was hard as a tin man. But I was really a cowardly lion that couldn't scare crows. Following the devil, I mean Dorothy, down these dusty yellow roads. And I could hear God saying, it's really the same thing to me. Because if you're not doing my will, you're doing the will of my enemy. And a friend of his can't really be a friend of me. He said you needed my strength because you had weak tendencies. He said you needed my strength because you had weak tendencies. See? He said, you're better off on bended knees. See, we were created by God to be loved by God. And this is the main part that I want you to see. Maybe you could go home and look in the mirror and repeat. It says, for God so loved me that he sent his only begotten son to come to this world to die for a sinner like me. And he did it just to show me how much he loves me. And that we are free indeed. That I am free indeed. Because you see, I was under arrest. The misdemeanors and felonies and transgressions of the law that I committed had me headed to an eternal lockdown. Satan tried to persecute me. He had me sitting on the bench, bitter, battered, and bruised, a bag of broken bones mentally. Who had tried to persuade the court that the same punishment meant for him is the same one that was meant for me, with no bail and no sympathy. He pulled me aside and looked me right in the eyes and told me that you might as well just go ahead and plead guilty. But my attorney stepped in and said, I object. My client cannot be sentenced to the same thing that had me sentenced to death. Let the defendant go free. He's under my protection. He's covered by my blood and the power of my resurrection. And the jury of angels sing for joy. The Lord is great, and he has never lost a battle. And now, I don't have anything to fear because I know who holds the gavel. With the Bible as my witness, the evidence is clear. And God is love. So love set me free when I didn't deserve to be. And by that same love, I've been acquitted of everything that I've been found guilty of. They hung him high. They stretched him wide. His head hung high on a hill, it's true. So he was literally head over heels for you. He bled on a hill for you. He bled to the heel. He bled to the heel. He bled to heal. Because of what he did, we can now call ourselves exes. Ex-drug addicts and substance abusers. Ex-sex addicts and body users. Ex-pain initiators and fornicators. And it's funny because the X is shaped like a cross, because when he died across, he crossed out all my sins. Because of him, my new life can begin. Lord, my heart cries out for yours. Give me the keys to your heart's doors and hopes to restore balance to this relationship. Thank you.
Yeah.
Xavier.